story is very long. I've been doing this for about 13 years. I've been signed since I was 16 years old. And how did I get here? I'm not completely sure sometimes. I'm blessed, I know that. I always loved music. I performed for my family since I was a baby. My mother says I was performing when I came out, which is gross, I know, but that's what she said. And I always put on shows in kindergarten and whatnot. So later on I went to theater school, and school was always very hard for me. I never really fit in. I tried my best, but it was always very awkward. And I decided to make demo tapes with a karaoke machine my mom bought me one Christmas. I made demo tapes on it and sent them out. It was very hard to get recognized, anyone to listen to me. I was 15 years old, but I would call record companies every day. They'd give me conversations, they'd give me advice, and I just learned how to do it. I learned how to get into the industry as a young girl, and then just kept going, you know. A challenge for me early on was definitely people questioned the sound of my music with my image, for sure, you know. Little black girl with curly ponytail, Converse shoes, make no sense. And even they would go to my manager and tell him, like, are you sure about this? You really want to do this? You know, I don't know about this. And just based on my color, which was really different for me. Honestly, when I go on stage, I let loose, you know. Sometimes I'm thinking too much, and then I try to stop thinking. That's when I mess up lyrics, when I start to think too much. Mainly, I try to be as vulnerable as possible in front of my fans, because the songs and things I'm singing about is, you know, from a place where I have to be vulnerable, where I was vulnerable when I wrote them, so I have to get back to that point. I think vulnerability opens you up for people to get closer to you, because then they feel less like they're less intimidated. Well, I'm really inspired by like 60s and 70s rock and roll, you know, and every day I learn about new artists or new poets and things that inspire me, and I pick up new hobbies, and that, I think, is what keeps me where I'm doing my own thing and keeps the creative flow happening. I try my best, you know, I'm human, you know, and it's always very important to stay positive about life, of course, but it's okay to cry, it's okay to, you know, want to punch something, because then it gets that energy out, and then you get back to being positive. You know, if it's something you love and you're passionate about it, be it music, be it anything, but music is what we're focusing on, I'd say, you know, be patient with yourself. Things take time, you know. Some people have overnight success. Sometimes it takes time, and don't be so hard on yourself, and know that it's going to come with a lot of hard knocks, but there's a lot of great payoff, and make sure you really want to do it. Make sure it's for the right reasons, you know? Because it's not all glam, and it's not all cash and money, and it's not like that. I mean, it is for some, but it's hard for others.